Hello everyone, it is my pleasure to introduce Khanmigo Teacher Tools to the teachers in K-12 education and college education. And let's get started from the history of artificial intelligence. In this video, I'll be introducing the background first, the relevance of Khanmigo Teacher Tools and its history. So I'll be starting from the history of artificial intelligence and the history of Khan Academy, and now how it was developed into Khanmigo Teacher Tools in combination of artificial intelligence. Let's get started from the history. So artificial intelligence was developed leaps and bounds in 21st century, but it was making a huge impact on general audience, general society, and especially to the K-12 education and college education when ChatGPT 3.5 was released in November 2022. It was making huge impact. When I was opening YouTube videos, I was listening to many of the YouTube videos that introduces the function of Khanmigo, the ChatGPT 3.5. And from there, now it was really rapidly developing. ChatGPT was a, released by OpenAI, and it was also updated to 4.0. It was making much more efficiently reacting with the with, with the typing and prompt. And Google's also releasing Gemini. I've been using also Gemini in many times, and ChatGPT and Gemini all together. And Claude was also released, and Meta also had its own version of artificial intelligence called Llama. Now, video generating and image generating became very popular with many purposes. For example, I was using image generation for my presentation of, you know, like teaching chemistry in college level. Here is the image that I generated with Midjourney, and I was writing a prompt to make an image that is representing artificial intelligence, and then the program was generating this one, and I chose this image. So Adobe Firefly is available for a image generation using AI. Midjourney is more artistic generation of the image, and Gemini is using imaging to generate images. But sometimes it is giving me a message. I'm still in a learning process. Certain things realistic or certain things are not. I'm not allowed to generate. OpenAI has its own image generation program, DALL-E2, and it was making very realistic to me, or I was feeling this one to the skin, that artificial intelligence is making a real life impact when I was listening to the news that Nobel Prize in chemistry, not only in physics also applied, awarded to a computer scientist, but also in chemistry, it was awarded to Google's DeepMind. It was shared with Google's DeepMind team, AlphaFold 2. Now in chemistry, especially in biochemistry, the figuring out the structure, three-dimensional structure of a protein was a real challenge. So for a PhD student or a postdoc, they were devoting their lives for multiple years to elucidate the structure of a single protein. Now, as this Google DeepMind was released, it was predicting the structure of a protein with the simple amino acid sequences and with 90% and more than 90% of accuracy. So this one, we see that artificial intelligence is making huge impact in academia and also in our education. And recently this year, at the beginning of this year, and China was making also a big news. In recent China's National Assembly, they were, they were discussing very actively to make how to improve, how to use AI for their national goal to make how to make the more impact using China's own model in large language models. So it was called DeepSeek R-1. So with this kind of background, now let's go into Khan Academy. Khan Academy was available and it was starting from small beginning, kind of mustard seed. And it was from Sal Khan's like interacting with his cousin. And Sal Khan is writing and describing about the beginning of Khan Academy in his book Brave New World, New Worlds, How AI Will Revolutionize Education. And here he is describing the beginning, which is when he was working as an analyst. He was working as an analyst, computer analyst for a hedge fund, and he was receiving he received a request from his cousin. His cousin Nadia, named Nadia, was struggling in math. So Nadia was asking, help my cousin Sal, please help me in my math. And he was helping his cousin Nadia remotely. And it was very effective, and he received more requests from his relatives, cousins, many cousins. And he started uploading at the initial phase of YouTube. He was making videos and uploaded to the videos in 2006. And you saw here the beginning was really small, very personal intercourse with the relatives, and trying to help them. Now he saw that it is better to make a video because he was working as a computer analyst, computer scientist, and he was, advantaged in using computer programs. And from there, now after 2 years, he launched a non-profit Khan Academy with the motto of like quality education to the world, to anywhere, anybody who can have access to the internet. From that point on, year 2008, now we have about 15 years or more than 15 years. It was developing leaps and bounds, and with receiving funding from sources. And I've been using myself also Khan Academy videos in chemistry, in math. It was systematically like written so I can follow in order well. Now it was making more relevant to the educators in K-12 and also in college educations by launching of Khanmigo. So as I said before, OpenAI released ChatGPT 3.5 in November of 2022. So at that time, there was a discussion with the Sal Khan and OpenAI's the leading people. Let's say here in the book it says Greg Brockman and Sam Altman. They were the leading people, CEO and president of OpenAI, and he was receiving like requests to collaborate about education and putting together education and this artificial intelligence. And from that point on, it started their collaboration, and then Khanmigo launched as a fruit of their collaboration in 2023. And year after, now Khanmigo Teacher Tools became available to the general audience. Initially, it received a nominal fee of $4 per month for membership. Now, it is freely available. Meet Khanmigo, your free AI-powered teaching assistant. So I was looking at the CBS, some documentary or news report, and here correspondent was visiting the high school chemistry classes. They were using Khanmigo to understand acids and bases. So students were using also computer AI, and the teacher was interacting with the students, and the teacher was able to look at her own computers and to see the monitor or supervise students' activities. So Khanmigo is available. Khanmigo Teacher Tools available for free, so you can get access to the Khan Academy and click Teachers when you have approval as a teacher, then you can have freely access. You can have free access to these teacher tools. So Khanmigo Teacher Tools have many tools. Here is the lesson plan, and we have exit tickets, we have question generator. So please visit this Khanmigo and then open up each function and try to find out which one is most fitting for our own purpose or your own purpose. And here it says 3. So sign up, and here I wrote, and the Canvas, the Khanmigo Teacher Tools is part of Canvas in my school, but you can get access to the Khan Academy and for Khanmigo, sign up free using your Google account. And here it says 3 most popular tools in action, write a lesson plan. As you know, as a teacher, we need to have a lesson plan. We have, let's say in semester, we have 16 weeks and how to do this one, write a syllabus. And then in each class, we need to have a clear lesson plan by time and what will be the student learning objectives, how to achieve those student learning objectives. So we need a lesson plan. A lesson plan, we can use this Khanmigo to have a very clear and helping of, by the help of the the AI, we can have very streamlined lesson plan. Or we can use refresh my knowledge. For example, in acid-base concept in chemistry, we might need a refresh of knowledge. What is an acid? What is a base? What is a pH? What is the relationship between acidity and pH level? And then also exit ticket. We can generate exit ticket to test or strengthen students' understanding of the lesson. So we can use a Gmail account, Google account, or email account to sign up free and then use this Khanmigo. And I was looking at their functions, and these functions I recommend you to practice. Lesson plan, this is one of the most popular functions that teachers use in Khanmigo, or write recommendation letters. As a teacher, many students request, professor or teacher, please write a recommendation letter. So we can use these Khanmigo Teacher Tools and make a draft of recommendation. We can modify this recommendation letter to use as a real recommendation letter. Well, finally, we can engage with the students. I've been using this Blue Kit. When I was open up this Khanmigo Teacher Tool, I came to know Blue Kit first time. So I was recommending, this one I was also presenting the function of Blue Kit to the professors in my college, and they, out of these functions, what they most enjoyed was, or appreciating was this Blue Kit. I was using also Blue Kit a couple of times in my own class this year. It was very effective to engage with the students. So please use this Blue Kit. You can directly go into the Blue Kit, or you can make Blue Kit in Khanmigo and make a connection to the Blue Kit. So I'll be also making more videos about education, especially how to apply this fast developing artificial intelligence to make it more impactful, more helpful in K-12 education and college education. I will see you in next video.